This is John Beck's also,
This site was excavated in 1957 by E.M. Fahey.
and there's over 5,000 tourists a year.
This is said to be a large dwelling quarters of a Celtic family.
Others believe that this was the dwelling quarters of a druid who looked after the stone circle. On the 21st of December, the light comes between the two hills behind me, over this altar here and onto that stone there.
During festivals, this area would have been used to reenact victories past.
This was used as a sacrificial altar. They would sacrifice lambs, calves, chickens, and sometimes even children.
People come here and leave tokens in hope for supernatural powers.
Other people leave symbols of spiritual significance.
They made huge fires here to heat stones and place them in the trough. As the water in the trough boiled, they would place ham, deer, meat to boil it and then eat.
There are many beliefs for this world. One of the most popular ones are that there are water spirits dwell there.
There's like little sperm in it.
You're a fucking toad. This is the entrance to the main hut.
The main hut would lead on to a second hut, which also contains a roasting pit.
It's like directed by Andrew. Sorry about the panning. This is John Begg's Stone Circle. It is an important part of our cultural heritage. I've been Chris.
I've been Ryan, and this has been a great experience. Goodbye.
Oh shit! Ah! Mud!
50% extra free. Historians eat it. For your brain.
Here we are, in Myros Wood.
It's quite sad, really. This place was said to be a battlefield for a great epic battle. And apparently, for every 5 bluebells that lay here, a Celt died. Terrible. A slaughter. We've just been talking to the priests of Myros.
They've told us that this was an ancient Celtic hunting ground. There's a ring fort on top of the hill. It was destroyed by plantation settlers during Queen Elizabeth I's plantation. Run, for God's sake!
Oh my god! Holy shit! I love your fate in nature.
Fuck you. It's okay, lads. Calm down.
Sites in Ireland, and over 100 alone in the West Cork area.
This ring fort was home to 10 or 20 people at any one time. All of these people lived in close confined spaces such as these huts you'll see in a minute in the video. And what these people used to do is bring their cattle in at night and sleep with them in case enemy clans tried to steal them.
As you can see here, these incredibly high walls to protect the clan from rival clans in the area. And as you can see, they had a very expansive view of all their surroundings. And they also had a lot of natural resources, such as this lake here for fishing and so on and so forth. Now if you look over here, you'll see sloping hills where outside the clan walls there used to be villages. The stonework here clearly shows signs of active use, which indicates that there was indeed a souterrain here.
No, that makes no sense.
Now in time of great need, when the clan walls were attacked, the inhabitants of the ring fort had to have some way of escape. So they used souterrains, which were underground passages that led away from the ring fort. Now as you can see here, these rock formations clearly indicate that this was indeed a souterrain.
What am I saying? The souterrain was centered in the middle of the village. Now, the souterrain was also used as a place of storage as well as a getaway for the settlers. They used to store the souterrain was centered in the middle of the village. Now, in times of need, they used to use it as a getaway route, but they also used it as a storage place for such meats and fish from the lake you saw a minute ago in the video.
It's gonna rain, so we're gonna get out of here.
Yeah, come on, let's just go find a sandstone. It's already pretty illegal as it is. Luckily my face hasn't been on camera.
Cool. Getting that light.
Yeah. This was the main dining area. It's pretty good reconstruction in my opinion.
We're here in a reconstructed ring fort.
And as you can see, it has been quite expertly done.
You can see the thatching has been well done on the main hut there. And if we had the time, we'd show you the souterrain.
They also had used other techniques such as the turf on top of the roof to contain the heat as insulation.
These were the animal huts over here. This was the main dwelling quarters. And behind you there, the main dining area, where we see animal bones. And it's an evil rat.
Quite scared right now. It is very dangerous for us to be here.
There's
This
vampire
is where
bats.
bears could come.
Vampire bats are flying around our heads. Whoa, whoa, there's one there.
Oh my god.
If one of us was to bite this right now, we'd get rabies within the hour.
I hate vampire bats.
I know this one guy. He was in this village and he went to sleep at night. And when he came up in the morning, his head was bleeding from vampire bat bites. We're here in the middle of the main hut area. As you can see, it's quite small and rather dark.
But also, as you can see, provided lots of insulation with the Wattle Daub style walling and attached roof.
There would have been a fire in the middle of the hut here
As you can see here.
and would have allowed smoke out through the top. Sadly, fires cannot be lighted in here due to fire restrictions. Oh yeah.
Let's go.
Go.
This souterrain here would normally have had a covering over it to protect you from enemy attackers and stop water getting in.
As you can see, it was quite a confined area and could only have one person at a time.
Well, that's complete bullshit. Ruck Shani, because you need it.